Using Ifedolapo Oladepo as a reference point, the Senate chief Whip lamented the high rate of death in NYSC camps in 2016. He described the incident as one death too many. Now, he wants the Senate to investigate the death with a view to bringing perpetrators to book. This, he said, will serve as deterrent to others.
Death of COP members are becoming a recurrent decimal in almost all NYSC camps across the country. We are saddened that when we summon our young people to service, we must protect them with the full strength and capability of our republic. The Senate is disturbed that experienced medical personnel are practically non-existent in all our orientation camps across the country, as fresh doctors who have not garnered sufficient experience are the ones administering treatments to the core members with health challenges.
Other lawmakers are of the view that lack of experienced medical personnel at the orientation camps may be partly responsible for the death of the first-class graduates. They also urged the Senate to revisit the act establishing the NYSC to see if Nigeria really needs it.
Now, from what the mover of this motion said, confirms this is what happened. I am consoled by the fact that the President had ordered investigation into this very terrible act of mischief and irresponsibility. We look forward to see the outcome of this investigation, that an example should be set. Because for somebody, you could just imagine this is your daughter. That is why it's more painful. For you to train a child, graduate with that result, first class, and all your hope is on her. You've put in all your resources, and suddenly you lost her to somebody outside there who choose to be wicked, who decided to be wicked. This, Mr. President, is, to say the least, a barbaric act from whoever is involved.
I think it is high time we have to look and overhaul the NYSC as an agency of government and to look into to see if indeed NYSC is still needed in this present Nigeria that we call our country. If someone said he's sick, it's pertinent for such a person to be given the necessary attention that is needed. Life is sacred. Even if the person or the bereaved, the dead is not first class graduate, but families were in expectation that their children have finished school, and that will be a relief for them in terms of school fees.
The consensus among the senators is that state governors should be given certain conditions before corps members are posted to their state. Senate President Bukola Saraki, for his part, condoled with the deceased families and noted that the government must provide necessary infrastructure in the orientation camps. He also mandated the Senate Committee on Sports and Youth Development to conduct an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the death of the corps members. Pius Samuel, PTV News, Abuja.